Hello everyone! GameGoddessFee here. We are back today with more Ace Attorney. We are on the second game of Ace Attorney Investigations. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. I am. Went to visit my aunt's house today and had a good conversation, and yeah, so we are back. We're Plum. Say hi, Plum.
Hello.
He's so silly. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this second game. We were trying to decide what to do tonight. He wanted to do the Great Ace Attorney or Spirit of Justice. But we'll save Spirit of Justice after this one, or whatever you want to do. Well, we'll do Spirit of Justice after this, you said, right? And then the Great Ace Attorney after that.
I gotta play it all first.
I thought you played the Great Attorney.
I played the Great Ace one, but I'm not familiar with that one.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do this second game of Edgework. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. All right. What happened to the title? Okay, so basically we have Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Prosecutor's Gambit. Turnabout Trigger. How did you like this one, Plum?
It's okay.
It's okay?
It's an introductory case, so it's tutorial.
This is one of the tutorial cases, so it's not going into like the regular case. We got to do the tutorial first, so.
There's a familiar face.
Oh, that's a familiar face?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what's up with this.
Well, 2 technically.
Alright, Plum says 2. Yiddy! What's going on? Hey y'all, what's up? So I beat Black Myth Wukong. Really? How'd you like it, Yeety? He said he beat Black Black Myth Wukong. Alright. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh my god, the thumbnail's so off-centered.
It's off-centered.
Anyway.
Well, we can fix it later. The thumbnail. We just threw everything together last second. So, okay, let's go. You see me first.
Yep. And he'll say, and off your plane, sir, and then that's when you stop.
Here he comes. The presidential plane descends from the western skies. It's making its final approach and lands right on Gourd Lake. Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zing Fa. Welcome, Mr. President.
Now, sir, your audience awaits. Honored friends and allies, I am here to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dog my country are no more, thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice! Arrgh!
It's good.
Call the prosecutor's office! Get Miles Edgeworth here right away! If anyone can solve this, he can! Whoop, putting on my jacket.
Well, that was interesting. You said it was good, Yeety. March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. Spectator area.
We're accused of murder here. Wow. It's been a while. News must Okay, the news must be halfway around the world already. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president.
Oh man, he got his ear blown off too.
Really, yes, sir. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Why did they have me in question marks? We know who Gumshoe is.
Thank goodness you're here, sir!
This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the president, detective?
We still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago.
I see. I hope he's alright. And I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead.
Right away, sir!
Oh wait, I think that's you.
Talk
Hey.
like tabloid.
Hey, I said, hey, yeah, you Ruffles.
Who's that?
You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't ya? Want to give me your first impressions? Anything strikes y'all as odd?
No comment. Detective Gumshoe, with me.
Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor, don't be like that.
Mr. Edgeworth! Wait for me!
Now, detective, I'll need the facts of the case, in as much detail as you can give me. Okay, please start.
I hear you like a beast or something.
Yes, wait, sure.
Well, the scene was right here at Gourd Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zingfa.
D. John Wayne. D. John Wayne. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now.
Newspaper clipping data jotted down in my organizer. A special report about President D. John Wang.
That's what he said? Wayne.
Wang, whatever. Wang.
Wayne.
I just say Wang because Vera Wang.
Really? Who's that? It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it lit up, and he went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! A gun goes off, and everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently.
Apparently.
Truth is, I only just showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir.
You were summoned on short notice as well.
Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off.
I was at the office, taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case.
And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
The boss?
Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs.
Ooh, woo! Hey, Dante, how's it going tonight?
Oh,
How you doing? Happy weekend to you.
get me Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job. Something like that.
This is Skibbity.
No, no, no!
I see.
Oh, they cleared the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know.
So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good.
Now all you gotta do is find him in the middle of that crowd before they strike again.
You're right. We don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics.
And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem.
Precisely. Alright, so now here's where you walk and press the A button. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue.
President was shot at. Security was tight for President Wang's speech. But he was still shot at somehow. He said, I do believe that band Skibbity is the future of our nation.
Oh, God.
What's Skibbity?
Y'all know what Skibbity is?
I don't know what Skibbity is.
Don't.
Oh, I forgot.
Look up Skibbity too. Don't. Actually, don't do it. It ain't worth it. Alright. Duly noted. Detective Gumshoe.
But I believe you, Delty.
How exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized?
Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions.
If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press A.
What's A, sir?
Nothing. You'll know when you're older.
You see, is it worth the Google? You said don't waste your time, huh, Delty?
No, guy.
I do it. Can I help you?
You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how a security detail was arranged during the speech?
Two of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. You should have I played Squidward Sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look there today. They threw us a wrench into our plans with their Switch 2 announcement, but we're gonna what's a Squidward Sword? What is that?
Squidward Sword.
What is Squidward Sword? Hold on.
I don't know what that is.
Nope.
I can't believe you don't know what that is.
I played Skyward Sword.
No, Squidward Sword.
I've never played Squidward
You ain't
Sword.
never played Squidward Sword.
Mm-mm.
That's my favorite game.
Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away.
I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech.
Carol Johnson, how's it going tonight? Hey, hi, this is Christmas Sweater Guy. Oh, it's Christmas Sweater Guy. How you doing, Christmas Sweater Guy? He says Squidward Sword is the best game ever. I have to look that up too. On my grandma's account. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's the I remember Carol Johnson, was it the 100 subscriber? Mm. I believe so. She was the 100th subscriber to my channel. On my birthday too. I remember Christmas Sweater Guy. All right, it's the event security. The president's security detail was on the watch throughout for anything suspect.
Anyway, kids, play Link's crossbow training. It's good. Let's investigate. I skipped the line. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi to me, and you enjoy the rest of your evening. Who's that?
That's tabloid again.
It's good to see you tonight. So that's how y'all go. Hold on. So that's how y'all go about it, huh? So that's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure, it's something seeing the pros at work. perhaps to share a little about what's happening? Why do you write like that? Like, really? What happens to that information once you've got a hold of it? Linkle's crossbow training. Thank you, a Christmas fair. Christmas sweater guy. I'm about to get both of y'all names mixed up.
Bill, John, what?
Linkle's crossbow training. Do they have that in the game?
There's a Link's crossbow training on Wii.
Okay.
Why would you say okay like that?
No, I just said okay, you know.
Bystanders.
What?
Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted.
Hey, Ruffles, I asked you a question. What happens next?
Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections. Right, sir?
Detective!
Don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say? And what next?
Well, I guess you would say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master.
I can view what information I have with L, and then connect them with X. You didn't know that, even though you just played an entire game doing that. I should try it now. Just a quick press of L, and we'll be off down the path to logic. You have to press the button to a point. Alright, now
press the
A button. Now press the A.
President was shot at an event security.
Fake assassination.
Real assassination. And Walter White, and you put them together, and then boom. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry off their attack. Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated.
Assassination attempt. The president was targeted during his speech. A premeditated attack.
That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh?
Indeed. All we need to do is find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only wind up further from the truth. Which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Don't just put everything together, you idiot.
Begin investigations. Gourd Lakeside Stage.
It's the same lake he was on that boat.
Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious.
To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press A. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I should use X. Alright. I totally just haven't spent the entire game doing that, but I'll remind myself. No!
I was as surprised as you, sir, but there's no mistaking it. It's the
Still Samurai! The Still Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo, is a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone.
Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon at a working party for a foreign president.
It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, what's better a hero to represent our nation? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. They shot my boy!
What, this?
Yeah.
Breaks your heart, doesn't it?
It does. What villainy could have befallen him?
Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off.
Which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon.
Popped balloon. Popped the moment the gun went off. Pierced by a bullet.
Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands.
This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
We won't, sir. You can count on it.
Garrison, how's it going? He said, hey, happy stream. It's Felicia and Clevenator. I hope you have had an amazing Saturday. I'll be sleeping soon, but have a great evening. Yes, it's been going well, Garrison. I appreciate you. And yeah, I got out a little bit today, visited my aunt and came back home. But it was a good Saturday. I appreciate it. Hey, any Saturday that I'm off work, it's a good Saturday. So, but I haven't had to work a Saturday in a while, so but I appreciate you. Yeah, we started kind of late tonight, but I appreciate you for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate you. Did I read this? Started out floating to the right of the lakeside stage, but has since been popped. Still samurai balloon that I jotted down in my organizer.
Notice how he's mowing mad about the balloon in the president?
That makes me so happy to hear. Sometimes my work spreads to weekends, but I have to remember to take my breaks. Of course, Garrison. Hey, that's what it's about. You better make sure you get them breaks in. 2 or 3 of them. Look. Some of them. What you call it? Just planned and some unplanned. Hey, that's how you get the work done. You know, you have to take a break sometimes. So, yeah, I already know, Garrison.
We already wrote this, sir.
We should.
Oh, we did we?
Yup.
They shot my baby boy. They won't get away with it.
It's just a balloon, sir. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with me? It's my baby boy.
What else we have to do?
Check out the hole in the flag.
Right here.
Yep. It's the flag of Zhengfa. The key motif of a blazing red phoenix is. The key motif is.
You really do.
It's the flag of Zhengfa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this?
Something the matter, sir?
You don't see it, detective. There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will.
Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate.
Exactly. Which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think?
Right, of course, I give up. Come on, spill the beans.
You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with X. Alright, let's lead the horse to water.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I already pressed it.
Take that.
Look closely. Do you see the hole?
Whoa, look at that. You're right, sir.
And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it.
A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag?
Flag with bullet hole located to the right of the stage, pierced by a bullet.
I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. Okay, let me see.
I guess pop balloon and flag with bullet hole.
Yeah.
There is a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. The president was shot at as well, remember? Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet.
But where did the blood come from?
What we need to know is how many gunshots there were.
Investigation complete.
Alright, on with the
Ruffles, Ruffles! Y'all figured something out, huh? Catch a share?
Who exactly is she? And why does she keep shouting at us?
Rubbernigger, I guess. Seems pretty interested in the case.
Come on, give me something here.
We do need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine. Let's see if she can tell us anything.
There y'all are. Who is Lloyd?
Tabby Lloyd.
That's her name?
Yes.
Tabby Lloyd at your service. I'm looking into the case for, well, just for me right now, but...
Looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to...
Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? Oops, I read there. Hold on. Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about that perp? What? Have they made any demands? He said, tell Terminator Saturday night main event on.
I'm not looking at that.
Terminator said he the main event tonight.
Yes, I am.
What about them there ruffles? Where does a fella buy a cravat like that?
Hold it! Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking questions here.
Oh man, and here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard?
Why, I most certainly cannot.
I beg your pardon?
I can't just be handed over out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood.
Aw, come on! Don't hold out on us! We all gotta share sometimes!
Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye. Dave, how's it going? He said, I'm back. I'm late, but I made it. Hey, guys. What's up, Dave? Better late than never, but I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Wait!
Wait for the what exactly, huh? Huh? If you got nothing for me, I'm gone.
We're fresh out of moves here.
Out of moves? I wouldn't be so sure.
About 30 minutes. It says 30 minutes we've been on here. It's just one of the starter cases, so it's not like a real case. It's just a starter case. One of the tutorial cases. How long will this go on, this case here?
I'll tell you when to stop.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others.
Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head.
No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words! When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move.
What is Edgeworth talking about?
Now we must analyze the state of play.
Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me. Now until you give me something in return.
My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. But I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated. What you doing? What you...
If you're fixing to ask me something, will you... What? Will you go ahead and ask already?
I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Alright, time to make my opening gambit!
Mine chess commence.
What is? You gotta be fast. Click it. What
is it that you do?
Why don't you
begin? Because like if you take your time, that timer goes down and we lose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why don't you begin by telling me about what it is that you do?
Sure, I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job.
Is it now? So you do something you won't or can't tell anybody about.
Shut up. Ain't no law breaking if that's what you're insinuating.
Bide your time.
I'm a law about it. Everyday citizen. What is this over here?
You gotta talk country. Like Ladder.
And you got no reason to say otherwise.
Forgive me, there's nothing by it. If it's something you can tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it will be once I bag me my first big scoop.
Alright, I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct?
Oh, man. Sure. I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat.
That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else could she have to tell us? Alright, were you at the scene of the crime? Yeah. At the time of the incident, were you present at the scene of the crime?
Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give me little old me. Tell me something first. Anyway, come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first?
Absolutely not.
Then I ain't giving you nothing neither. You think I'm a crazy? Think again.
Bide your time.
Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something.
Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunshot or fire to face me.
Yeah. You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something!
Fine, I was here, I saw it. Came to report on their big speech, wound up reporting on a shooting. And you won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
If she came to report on the event, she must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite a clue as to where to take the conversation next. Boom, there you go. Hey. You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got more questions? You gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
Sorry, Ruffles, can't help you.
Time to deploy my clue. No self-respecting reporter would leave their house without means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where is yours?
Of course I made a record. I told you, I'm a pro. I almost never wore my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not about to just hand it over to the first person who asked me.
I am not just anyone, young lady. I am the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Don't you young lady me, you ain't getting it. No matter how many times you ask.
No, bite your time.
Huh?
Bite your time. Even though that one's funny.
You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
Do? Well, ain't that sweet?
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
Nah, I'll go pretty far. I'm sure of it, yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop.
And play me that tape. Intriguing. A young reporter hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed she did not. She committed the entire event to tape!
Man, this is my scoop. You're messing with my big break. Fine, sure, I recorded the whole thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Checkmate. That was weird, wasn't it?
Mine chess, checkmate. I guess that's new, huh?
Yep.
You're something else, Ruffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary.
Never mind that. Now play us the tape. This should finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2 and be mentor to a rising star, aka me.
Chief number 2, huh? Kinda sounds like a second parent. That's a big responsibility, sir.
And one more thing, I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his star pupil the exclusive, huh?
She's a difficult woman. No, wait. She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved.
And the job of chief number 2?
I think not.
You're no fun, but I guess a girl can't have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? All right, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles.
Good. And our first order of business is to listen to that tape.
Honored friends and allies, I'm here to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more.
The president's speech. Why is he?
The president passionately addresses the assembled crowd as he was trying to shake off the reports of his decline in popularity. That's her talking,
I
or
think it is her. I don't know. It's
as if trying to shake off the reports of his decline in popularity by sheer force of will. That's their me. Can't be the little live commentary to set the scene. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yetagarasu situation behind him. Oops, I'm reading with your mic on.
Yes. I don't know who it is.
I don't know.
Who is it then?
I forgot. I thought you should read it, to be honest.
Go ahead.
Well, it should be. This is a great day for all of us. Whose voices are these?
Oh, there were these two guys. Two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole time.
I know their voices from somewhere.
Wait, the part where the gun goes off is right after this. The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. The battle against evil rages on. Here today, that's you.
The battle against evil rages on! Here today I make you the solemn promise! We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice!
What? Miss Lloyd's tape data jotted down in my organizer, a recording of the president's speech. 2 gunshots can clearly be heard.
So, 2 shots were fired.
Yep, and that tells us something.
Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Of the 2 shots fired, one hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon, in that order, which as you can see allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place for which a bullet could have been fired through the flag into the balloon is... Ooh.
Over here?
Nope.
What you mean?
To the right. I mean to the left.
Over right here is.
Nope. Left. Left.
Huh?
Left. Left.
Huh?
A little bit right there. Right around there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Take that!
Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets. It places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area. It could have been either way, but they like the left for some reason.
Bullet trajectory data jotted down in my organizer. Extrapolations.
What? What?
Anyway,
Extrapolation.
whatever. From bullets, trajectories suggest that the 2 shots were fired from the left side of the spectator area.
Extrapolation.
Wait, shut up.
You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area.
Roger that, sir. So you need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess?
I do. And what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it.
Yes, sir!
Chief, hey, I'm talking to you, Chief.
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd.
I surely do. You gotta let me help you out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowd herder you ever did see. I'll pummel and push them, whatever you like.
A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business, I am nobody's chief. Yet,
Whatever you say. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that.
Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Lloyd here cleared everybody out, just like that. You should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, she sends running twice as quick.
She sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that's running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do.
Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying in your pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around. And alakazam, no more dirt.
On the outside perhaps, but you still have something of a problem with the inside.
We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir.
The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all. Okay, I would stop right here. Cause it's still like a lot, but there's a certain person right there if you want to talk to him right quick.
Is that pain?
Well, this is quite the situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who's he again?
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where's the chief prosecutor?
He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon.
So he had me summoned on short notice, and then left before I even showed up? Rude. Okay, that's it.
You want to end it?
You want to keep going? We can keep going if you want. This is a while. Like, this is a long one.
So you,
We can keep going if you want. We can investigate this area.
I guess we'll stop.
You want to keep going? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So we can go ahead.
We go ahead. We go ahead and stop it here.
How long?
For the second investigation, huh?
How long was the hour?
Over an hour.
Oh, okay. We can stop.
What?
We can stop.
You can stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and leave the rest for next time. Appreciate you all for tuning in. And yeah, I guess we'll leave the rest. Plum said it's a lot. So we don't want to be on here too late. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. We had Yeety in the chat. Dad T. Christopher Sweater guy, Garrison stopped by, and Dave. Appreciate you all for chatting. Everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you all for watching. And yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you don't mind just hitting that like button for me. I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care. Good night, everyone.